Hello, hello. Hi, Brandon. Brandon says, first, I'm here for Writing Wednesday. Eve says, patience is hot. I had a feeling there was going to be a comment like this right when I logged in on the start of the stream. So I titled the stream accordingly. I got you, Brandon. Writing Wednesday starts in 19 minutes, so it's not going to be right now. I thought I'd log my shaman in because I have to do these daily things or whatever. Oh, crushing. There's 82 in the. I'm just gonna do one of those. How many do I get? 7. Okay. Um, let's do this one. Let's do 2 of those and just up it. Yeah. Hi, William. How you doing? Now can I do this? Now I need an inverted prism. Okay. Let's create one of those. Wait. No, let's not. Let's just create a regular one. Okay, now I can make one of these. Okay. I didn't log in this morning to do this. I've been doing it in the mornings. Now I need another inverted prism. I need to get more gleaming shards and null stones. Okay, now I could do that one. Oh, these ones I wanted to do on a higher. I didn't do the other one on a higher one. Silly Billy, that one did not knock me back. Oh, it's the alchemy one that knocks me back. Okay, so I make one of these and one of these a day. So now I open it up, get a couple gems, however many I got there. That's awesome. So it is 6:41 right now. I thought I'd log in a couple minutes early, just to start getting something going. Hey Laura, heading to work. I will leave your stream on. Big hugs. Oh my gosh, it's not going to be on that long. So what happens after? Does it go to someone else's stream? Or it just says is offline, I think. Williams says per your advice. Oh no. Oh no. I don't that beginning scares me. Per your advice? That scares me. And my doctor tomorrow. I will have a nurse in my house. Good. I'm glad for that. Like 24/7? Hi Annette. Yeah. If you raid to someone or it just randomly picks someone, okay. Maybe I'll try to see if I can raid to someone. Okay, awesome. Well, have a great night at work. Yeah, I'll try to raid. What's going on with this page? This is my Discord. It was just all black for some reason. It's fine now. It's fine now. Thank you, Annette, for the like, and William for the like. Love you, girl. Have a good night at work. And found out that you do have TMJ. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope that gets sorted, because that can't be comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, William says to take care of me while wife is working. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have no idea why I felt inclined to check the vault on this character, because she's not even 80. Laura says, thank you. My father-in-law drilled down a few teeth I was grinding. I hope it helps. Oh, good. That could totally turn into a sexy. Except, I mean, just, okay, just don't go there, okay? Just, okay, never mind. I felt like we're starting to get into like a story, you know, your father-in-law doing stuff in your mouth. Was your husband there? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're gonna think about that later. I hope it helps. I do. 77 and still practices dentistry. Wow, that is awesome. And actually does the physical part of it. Nice. Okay. Have fun at work. William says they don't think after what happened Sunday I should be alone. Yeah, especially if you're going to be at home alone with Mia. He's good. Good. That is awesome. My mom's pretty. She's 73. She's pretty strong. We went to look at table and chairs yesterday, and just these. It's almost like old school chairs. They're a little bit thick, and they got like the metal whatever frame, I guess. And um, the lady, mom, I was like, Mom, did you look at the chairs? Because we went to go look. She bought them for like 30 bucks. Well, actually, the lady only took 20. And mom went, mom's like, yeah. And I'm like, no, mom, did you look at the chairs to make sure you want them? Right? And she's like, yeah. So then she went over. It's like I gave her permission to be picky, um, which was awesome because normally she would have been just like, yeah, yeah, it's fine, and then not say anything. And then we get them home, and then she'd be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have got these. These are stained, blah, 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 right? William says, because of all my falls and severe low BP. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's definitely not just because of that, but because like your Mia's still at home when you're at home, right? When your wife is working. Sorry, I might sound a little tired, but that's because I just had a nap and my body did not want to get up. Anywho, I didn't even finish the first story. So there's, you know how they put chairs, one sitting like this and then the other one on top like that, right? So there was a chair sitting there like that. And mom, after I said, Mom, did you actually look at them, right? Mom grabs one with one hand and goes to move it, and the lady's like, oh, oh. Mom just picks it up and flips it over and puts it down and looks at it. And the lady's like, wow, you're really strong. Which is funny because I didn't question whether she could pick it up or not, right? I knew she could pick it up, but I didn't realize that someone might think she she does look pretty frail, right? Well, I mean she is, but for 73, like she just picked that baby up like nothing, and the lady was like, "Wow, you're really strong." So, of course, mom had to go further and, help carry more of the chairs to the vehicle, but we managed to fit. My hand hurts. We managed to fit the table. I don't even think I can see the picture of it. Can I see? Can I get the picture of it? Do I have a picture of it? Marketplace. Okay. The ad is no longer available. Okay. Anywho, we managed to fit this this table, the top of the table, in the vehicle. The table has a little leaf, which is like a separation piece. So you spread the table apart, you put the piece in, and it's longer. Okay. We managed to fit that, the legs for the table, which were not that big, they're just metal legs, and um, 6 dining chairs in the back of my SUV. Now, I already messaged the lady. When I messaged the lady previously, I already told her that I'm gonna have to make 2 trips. it's either make 2 trips all the way to the north side, half an hour away, right? So that's 1 hour plus loading, right? For part of the order, what not order, but you know. So I already said if that's okay, we need to make 2 trips. She's like, that's totally fine. We get there, we start loading in. I was the Tetris doer, okay? And I'm not usually okay, maybe I'm not that bad. But um I started putting those chairs in there, and then all of a sudden I was like, can we fit all of them in there? Because first I was like, yeah, I think we might be able to get 4 in there, 4 chairs. And and then the lady's like, yeah, well, you know, whatever. I said, because we only have between 5 and 6 right now, right? And I was like, and she said we can pick them up between 5 and 6. But here's the dilemma. We had to go to the food bank to pick up, it was scheduled. We had to go to the food bank to pick up food between 5:30 and 6:30. Okay. So, and this place is on the north side. The food bank's on the south side, half an hour away, 25 minutes away, just 5 minutes from my house. So I was like, if it's okay, right? We can pick the rest up tomorrow because you said only between 5 and 6. And if we take this load now, we won't be able to be back before 6 because we have to pick up food bank stuff. And the lady was like, oh, no problem. I could just leave them outside in this little spot over here. It's kind of around the corner a little bit, so nobody would take them. So I was like, okay, sure. So we're starting to put in. And then I was like, can I fit one more chair in here? So we tried it. I fit one more in. I was like, wow. And I was like, we gotta try the last one. Let's see if we can get the last one in. Sure enough, it fit. And I was like, what? And the lady was like, damn, you guys are really good. And I was like, I even amaze myself sometimes. Um, so we managed to get them all in there. And the lady was like, we're moving to our aunt and uncle's place, she said. And she's like, they're really old. She's like, they're really, like, really, really old. They're like in their 90s, she says. And I was like, oh, well, that's very nice of you to go, help them out. So they have a whole house, right? They're trying to get rid of as much stuff as they can, um, to so that they can move in, you know. And she's like, we already got rid of so much. And I was like, well, if you have anything else, I said, Mom is going to be moving on her own in her own place. And literally, all she has right now is a mattress and these table and chairs. So, and the lady's like, oh, wow. She goes, yeah, I'll look through and see what else I have, like, I don't know, maybe dresser or something, something, right? And then she's like, yeah, I'll look through and see. I wish we would have met you guys like last week, she says, because we gave a whole bunch of stuff to Goodwill. And I was like, oh, that's no problem, just, something else comes up or whatever. And then she's like, actually, I have this fan here that we have. She's like, it's dirty, but it works really well. It just needs to be cleaned out. And so I was like, oh, Mom, go look at the fan, right? So Mom looks and the lady's like, you guys can just have this. Like, you don't have to pay for it, right? And of course, we were very appreciative. So we got that in there. It was a little bit thick. We managed to put it on top of some of the chairs and stuff. I cannot believe how much room I have in my SUV. Like, for real. William says, or Annette says, hi, William. Okay, now it is Wednesday. I've already done however many bosses I had to do to fill up the first thing. They're all done on normal. I believe on Sunday we'll be going to heroic. Um, so that's fine. Um, and then over here, I've done one mythic, a level 2 mythic. Is that my floodgate that I did? Is that what it was? Shannon, Hey, how you doing? Were you listening to my story? Did you just get here? I'm assuming you just got here. I was just telling a cute little story about picking up some table and chairs for mom today. Trying to get my protein drink in. I actually had it's 6:56. Okay, I'm gonna do Writing Wednesday in like 4-ish minutes. But I do have some of these too. What is this reward? 636 item level piece. What is 636? Did you get my sub alert? And yes, I heard the story. No, I did not. And what's going on with my Discord? My Discord screen completely goes black. I gotta move it. I can't see anything on my Discord. It's literally all black. I wonder if it's my monitor. It's an old monitor. I bought it actually just a couple months ago for like 20 bucks. I should have not bought it. I did not, but oh look, a donation. And I haven't even got my tits out yet. I had to like I had to remember what to say there. How are you doing, girl? You did hear the story? Okay. Okay, good. I thought it was kind of cute. Um, so I will still be doing some heroic bosses. I don't, it doesn't tell the numbers. I think the first one is 1 out of 6, I think. This one I think is 3 bosses done. And I think this one is 6 bosses done. I'm such a dork. It says it right there. It says defeat 2 liberation of undermined bosses. Okay, that's 2 bosses. That's 4 bosses. That's 6 bosses. Sometimes I don't even know about myself. Shannon just took one of her midterms today. Oh, you aced it, right? I know you did. I know you did. Thanks, Mogus. Right. Oh, I don't know about me. Okay, it's 6:58. I have 3 pieces to raid. Surprise! I'm not just doing one piece. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little Writing Wednesday live live on no. Let me do it this way. Evil 13 live Writing Wednesday FBYTNTW. There we go. Put that at the end. Gotta be at 5. I know you aim for higher than that, but I want you to know that I am super proud of you. Super proud. But it says I have 2 viewers there. I'm gonna turn my... I get so lost because I moved my Facebook app to my second page on my... Your fasting starts in an hour. Get out. No. Test was only 17 questions long and I missed 3. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's super awesome. This thing never separates the interrupts properly. I don't know why. Okay. So I didn't announce it in my BattleNet that I'm doing Writing Wednesday live. Mogus is already in here. Nobody's on. Okay. Just take another sip of this milky stuff. Moga says next level 11 solo delve. Mogus, you haven't finished an 11 yet? I'm just saying, my little lowly, weak, mistake-making, unused to key binding lady managed to solo an 11 last week. Okay, okay. I was gonna say you had to. You had to have. Okay. I did one by myself last week. 11. It was on stream. I nearly died a million times. Oh, it's 7:01. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to, right? I had to. Okay, I just got to open up another window here, which is gonna give kind of slacken a little bit to give people a chance to get in here for this. Now, I am going to explain one of the pieces that I'm reading today. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it first. Slacken a little bit to give. Oh, I just hurt myself. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Okay. I just gave you guys the thing. I was just like, hold on, guys. Yeah, my screen is not looking good over there. Okay. Here we go. See, Annette just put an emote. What is it called? In the Facebook stream. I'm watching that one over here. It did not show up on my notification feed up here. Hold on, rewind. Last thing Annette says, hi William. It's not showing that one, Annette. So I'm sorry. All right. What did I just do? Let's do Writing Wednesday. Let's get back in the corner over here. Can I sit? Yeah, I love it when I can sit. Okay. Can't scroll in because I got all my freaking bars here and it's just in the way. Okay. If you know my my UI setup before, I did not have all these. I'm trying to point with my fingers. I didn't have all these bars down here. I did have a couple down here and a few on the side and a few on the side. So my middle of my screen was not that busy. Anywho, let's get on to the Writing Wednesday. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one first, okay? This one is called Butt. And not B-U-T-T, but B-U-T. I wrote this one 4 years ago. And I was just scrolling through Facebook and my memories came up and I saw that up there and I was like, that's a good one. I'm gonna read that on stream. Oh, I just have to put a comment in here first. Reading starts at 26.5 minutes into the stream. Okay. I gotta drink water because I got a milky mouth now. Okay. This one was 4 years ago. Called Butt. My body wants to start having an anxiety attack and I'm telling it not to. Okay, that's not part of the reading, by the way. But I am weak, yet strong. I am quiet, but love to sing to a loud song. I am ugly, but confident. I am shy, yet dominant. Let me in and you'll be trapped, but don't get too close or you'll be slapped. I hate life, but I have the biggest smile. I'll comfort you while I hide my vial. Don't leave me alone with me. You won't hear it and you won't see. I am my worst enemy in life. Leave me alone, but don't take that knife. The end. I just happened to scroll across that one on my memories the other day, and I was like, I like this one. The second piece I'm going to read is this is going to take a couple minutes, so if you're in a rush, feel free to come back later or whatever. Um, the second piece, um, I haven't fully read it. I just saw it and I was like, okay, I got to do that. This one was well, also 4 years ago, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to read this one last, actually. I'm going to do the other one. So the other one that I'm going to tell the story about. No, it's not going to be a long story. If you know me, don't you love when people say that? If you know me, you know what's coming. Sorry, it was bugging me. Um, you know that I'm a very empathetic person. I maybe even a little bit too far empathetic because if I see someone getting into an accident, especially at a crosswalk, I have such a hard time, okay? I literally cry as if that was my child that got hit or my person that got hit. I literally cry like that. I don't know why. I don't know why, and I don't know how to stop it, okay? Um, a couple weeks ago, me and Jesse, I was driving Jesse home, and we were coming up on a crosswalk, and I could see the fire truck there, an ambulance, and I was just like, Jesse, all she was saying was, don't look. Just don't look. Just keep driving forward. Don't look, right? I looked. Um, and I saw a bike. Hello. How's it going?
Hiya! Hiya! Hi! Hi!
Sorry, I'm being attacked
Uh,
live
uh,
on stream
what about this? Oh, what about this? Uh, why didn't you jump?
because I'm clicked over here
Oh,
and not in
damn
the
it!
game.
I was like, what the fuck? I did break the game.
Close my door a little bit, please. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, so hey, there's let. Oh, that's what he did. He typed on my comments there. Okay. So, a little bit awkward timing there, but um I saw a bike. Okay, so I was traumatized the rest of the night. And then later, the next day I saw a post on Facebook in the Millwoods community group, which is my area that I'm in the city here. And it was the mother that posted a comment or posted a post, put a post up saying thank you to the person that called 911 right away. Thank you to the people that stopped and helped my boys. Um, they're hurt, but they're gonna be fine. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, okay, it's okay, right? So then I was okay. There was another situation last week. Um, oh, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. Um, and outside Kyle's work. And what had happened in this situation is a young woman was walking across the street. It was the walk sign. She was in the right. She was good. A guy, and if you know what a 2500 is, it's a pickup truck, but it's not like the regular like half ton. I think it is. Um, I think it's like a 1 ton. So if you know what an F-150 is, and you know what an F-250 is, it's basically an F-250. That's in the world of Ford. In the world of Dodge, Dodge has the Dodge Ram 1500, which is kind of like an F-150, and then there's Dodge Ram 2500, which is actually a little bit bigger than F-250, I'd say. And it depends on if it's diesel or not. If it's diesel, it's a lot heavier. Anywho, the Dodge 2500 is what hit this girl crossing the street. I saw a picture of her. She's just like Jessie, kind of, you know. She's small, very small frame. Her body's not gonna, like, anywho, he hit her. She was dead on the scene, like immediately. I was just scrolling and I saw it in the community news and stuff, and I lost it. Like, I lost it. I was not there, but I go there. I drive by there, you know, like every day, you know, whether Kyle's working or not, because Jesse works right across the street. So I drive by there so much. Um, it really hits home, I guess, in my um for some reason. I couldn't even talk about it, okay? I could not even talk about it. And I was struggling for a couple days. And then there was flowers put there, and there was a story put in the Edmonton newsfeed page or whatever, giving some little bit of information about her. And I was still struggling. Like, I could not, like, I couldn't talk about it for days. And then the one night I wrote about it. So after writing about it, I actually felt okay. So maybe that's just what helps me get through some things, is writing stuff down. So this is my piece, I guess. This one is called Her Dreams. What are my goals from here on out? Just basic things, like making it through life without ever again receiving the shout. But my pain is nothing compared to his, and not even close to the family of hers. I can't imagine what they're going through, her parents, relative, friends, brothers, or sisters. Last night was just any other day to the rest of the world. Talking to her brother while crossing the street resulted in her being suddenly hurled. Recently arriving to the land of the brave and free, she found happiness in an Edmonton community. Forever 21 years old, she needn't worry about popular ranking. Her dreams didn't even get fully formed, but one for sure involved being in banking. This happened 8 minutes after 7 last night. Too quickly, the events transpired. No time for her body to fight. He was having a regular evening as per usual. This couldn't have just happened. Was he delusional? He was driving and just didn't see her in his glance. His truck was a 2500. Her small body didn't stand a chance. None of us can imagine what he is going through. His thoughts are filled with guilt, sadness, and grief while he asks himself, what did he do? Never in a million years would he have imagined this to happen. He wasn't here to make anyone's light blacken. But every second of it was real. Too many emotions to feel. He knows there's nothing he could do to undo this accidental pain. Spring just arriving, tears shouldn't bring this much rain. My empathetic self can feel these strangers' pains. What's wrong with me? Why am I crying? Am I insane? For all involved, or not, please rewind time to fix this all up with a minor suture. Let them continue on safer paths so they can have a brighter future. The end. I just need a second. Hi, Rashida. Hi, Damien. Sorry, you came in partway through the stream, Rashida. Sorry, I didn't. Lights are on. Yes, 21. She just came to Canada not too long ago. She does have siblings. They held a vigil outside Kyle's work last night. There's more flowers in the area. Okay. So now I want to talk about this just for a minute more. Does anyone else get like super upset about stuff like that? Like, not just like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that's sad that happened. You know, M- my, I don't know, my problem. I don't know if it's a problem. Is it a problem? I I literally feel like I'm the parent of this person, young person. I'm not. I don't even know them. And who, like, I want to say, who knows, she could be like the biggest bitch in the world, but I, that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? In my mind, what matters is that's a human being that lost its life, and it's affecting me so much that I don't understand. I don't understand what my problem is, and I don't know how to make it go away. Some people believe that, like, I'm not religious or anything, but some people say that you get reincarnated in life until you learn to be, like a better person. Like you're in one life and you might be the meanest person in the world, and then you die and you become reincarnated, and then your next life, you take some of those lessons from the first life and you bring them to your next life, and then you become a little bit better of a person. Um, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. I got a lot of issues. But maybe 5 lives ago, I don't even know if this is even possible. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, right? Maybe 5 lives ago, I was, the big bad bitch or something, and I've learned my lessons along the way. Does this mean, for those religious people out there, does this mean I'm finally done? Like, does this mean I don't have to come back again? Because that would just be awesome. Um, Anywho, let's move on, okay? This other one, apparently I didn't put a title on it, so I don't know what the title is. Let's call it Stars. Um, Kind of a little bit on a different note. I wanted to read this one last because we just want to move forward, right? I never read like 3 pieces of one night. Like, this is okay. After all is said and done, sorry, I had a burp. Oh. After all is said and done, who am I? Am I someone who stays put and hides behind a lie? Or am I someone that will succeed if I aim for the sky? The lie is the easy road for me, for anyone, really. Just look up, pick your target, and start your engine. You hold the key. You might think, what should I do? Listen to your mind and your heart, then look from an outside view. Start by putting on just one shoe. You might not believe, but I know what you're capable of. Listen to me. If I have to, I will shove. I need you to start with the difficult. Self-love. This training is the hardest part, but I know this. You can start. Just believe it in your heart. Giving up is not an option. No more self-induced toxin. A new look is up for adoption. You are destined to go far, raising your own bars. So just get up and reach for the stars. The end. And that says maybe in my previous life I wasn't addicted to drugs before. Yeah, possibly. Or maybe in your previous life you were very addicted to drugs and maybe that's how you passed away. And now you've learned, because the way this, whatever some people talk about, is you learn a lesson. So maybe you learned the lesson from your last life to this life. And that's why you were able to stop. You had the power to stop in this life. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what's really out there and what, whatever. But all I know is you don't need to go to church to be a good person. You don't need to pick a certain religion or not religion to be a good person. You don't need to spend a lot of money and donate a lot of money to be a good person, to feel good about yourself. You could literally take anything. I've got a hair tie in my hand, or elastic, whatever you want to call it. You could literally take anything and be like, this is so meaningful to me. And the power of your mind can put so much power into something like this that, some people have a rosary and they pray with their rosary. You could literally take this elastic and just play with it in your hands and be like, I'm going to have a great day today. I'm going to learn to figure out things for myself. I'm going to get out of debt myself. I'm going to just some positive affirmations and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong. You guys all know me. I'm like the most depressed person, sad person, suicidal, or what, how would I say that? Non-practicing suicidal person. Um, and I'm still here. I don't do a lot of this positive reinforcement stuff, right? I should. And I have said many times that I was going to. Um, but I just, and then there's days where I wake up and I'm just like, today's going to be a great day. And sometimes it is. And sometimes that greatness is over in 5 minutes, but like whatever. Um, Excuse me. Got the milk burps now. Let's do a key, maybe, or a delve. Maybe let's do a delve. I have to do a couple anyway. Oh, let's go kill the world boss. Oh, I am over on Valor Stones and carved undermine crest. Let's go to Dornagal, actually. How do I get there? Where's that portal? That way. Portal is that way. Okay. Okay. Somewhere over here. I totally am lost now. I thought it was just outside. Hold on. No, it's not just outside. Okay. I gotta turn that away. Okay. I was looking wrong from the inside, I guess. Oh, I can just put a pin, right? Yeah. And then I got that little yellow thingamajigger on my map now. And it says, oh yeah, I like that too. This place is so confusing to me. Like, see, you think you can go down the street, but no, it's cut off. Mm. Oh, Shannon, you haven't seen. Oh my gosh, girl. You get this freaking mount, this thing, okay? This is ridiculous. See, someone's riding one, right? See how they smashed into that thing and then backed up? This thing, this is a death trap, I tell you. So they go so fast. The turn is really slow, but they pump up and they go so fast. You can't control it. Like, so if you press the space bar while you're turning, you can actually drift. And I'm just getting myself totally lost here. You can't, like, I can't stop it, right? You just have to let it slow down on its own. But unless you crash into something, right? But like, okay, so I'm gonna go, then I'm gonna let go. See how far it still goes, right? Like, this is ridiculous. And I totally lost myself now. Oh, I'm right there. Okay. I don't like riding this thing. So I just like, unless I know, yeah, unless I know, I've got like a pretty much straight line to be able to go, I won't ride it. Look at all these people riding it. I won't ride it. Oh, there I am. There's the portal. But, oh, there's so many dead ends in that place. It's so confusing. Like, for real. It's not my favorite city. And I kind of have a little bit of trauma. That's not weird because the ex used to play goblins all the time. And hearing the goblin male voice just kind of triggers something in my mind. Just like I remember his so now I'm back in Dornagal, which is the Dragonflight start city or whatever. Um why did I come here? Yeah, it's like ice skating. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's I don't know. Nah. Um so right. Oh, I was gonna spend some points. So I didn't like the dragon flying when it first came out, right? You can actually turn it off. Like there's an option to turn it off. I don't have a thingy on my screen right now, but there's an option to turn it off. Okay, so this thing said I have too many weathered. Was it weathered? Or here we go. Carved. I have too many carved undermined crests. So I think last season we were able to buy other crests. Um, okay, I want to spend because these ones are max 270. Carved undermined crest. So that's gilded. That cost ruined. That cost carved. Okay, so I'll get weathered. Is weathered smaller? This I don't know. Actually, let me just see if I can upgrade something first. Um, so I did get champion gloves. What did I get that's heroic? I thought I got a heroic piece. Oh, there we go. I got a neck piece. Okay, so let's see if I can upgrade. So this will use ruined undermined crest. Are those the ones that I have? No, those are not the ones. Ruined undermined crest are from +2 to +6 keys. Okay, those I am running. Twos. I'm running twos, okay? Maybe a three here and there. I'll get them from Delves tier 8 to 11, which that's all I'm running now is Delves anywhere between 8 and 11. Delver's Bounty tier 6 and 7. I'm not even sure what that means, but I can spend these. I only have 85. But the ones I'm max out on are carved undermined gear. So let's put a different piece in. This is champion. Does that use carved? No, that uses ruined. What uses the carved? Champion. There we go. That uses carved. Okay. These ones I want to use, so I'm going to upgrade that. That's going to take... Oh, no. Wait. 60 ruined. I have 85. I don't want to use all of them. So I'm just going to go backwards until I don't have the ruined ones in there. There's 45, there's 30, there's 15, there's none. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade it to that. And I'm going to use 240 Valor Stones, which I'm capped out at 2,000. So I want to use Valor Stones and I want to use Carved Undermine Crest. So I'm going to upgrade that. That's a shoulder. And that one is using ruined. See, I can't remember what I'm trying to, no, it's carved. Okay. Carving up something. Okay. Carved. That looks like a carved, right? Yes. So now I'm gonna go and see 240 before I have to, there's 15 of those. I don't want to use those, so we'll go to 4. Looks like I can upgrade champion up to 4. That's a hero piece. Oh, I got 2 hero pieces? Yeah, I got a neck piece and legs, which I switched into tier pieces. That one I'm willing to use some ruined on. Which I have 15. Okay. I have 85 of those. Do I want to use 45? I'm just gonna do it once. I do have to earn more of those though, but that's from keys +2 and delves 8 to 11. Okay, I'll be able to earn some of those. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna go all out. Just do it. Oh, big spender, you guys. Okay. That was legs. Let's look at the feet. I should be able to do it to 4, right? 4, okay. I don't even know what my item level was when I started, but I'm 641, so damn. Okay, now veteran, weathered. Okay, so the weathered is the lowest one. Okay, so I don't want to buy the weathered from the guy using the carved, because I'll be buying smaller ones. Okay. My veteran piece, I should be able to do all. Let's see. What is this? Carved, and that's weathered. So I do want to spend carved, and I do want to spend weathered. Okay. And I do want to spend valor, so I'm doing that all. Going all out on that one. And what was this one? Champion. I should be able to go to 4. Oh. Oh, I've used all my... This is actually good. I'm using all my valor stones. Okay. And that is carved. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I've used all my valor stones. Now, one might think, ew, you used them all. But actually, I'm pretty happy about this because in my bag, now I'm 642, by the way. When we did the first raid, I've been raiding with Centurio, by the way, Shannon. I was going to say something about that, but I don't know why. Anywho, so I got these things along the way. Valor stones. Can you actually see that? Yeah, you can see that one. I've got some of these Valor stone things in my bag, which 250, so I can open it. Now I'm gathering those. I feel like I have another, there's another one right there, 100 Valor stones. Oh, I do have one more right there. So that's 450 Valor stones. That's 100 again. So that's a total of 450 Valor stones. So now I'm back up to 460. So that's good. I don't want to be too much. You know what I mean? So, not maxed on that. Max on that on the season maximum. I don't even know what really that means. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, should I do a key or a delve? I was gonna do the world boss over there. First off, did I grab the quests? Yes, I did. One is time walking. I don't remember what the other ones are, but I'm gonna go kill that world boss because I should anyway, right? That's the portal back to the goblin town city area. Okay. That boss was north. I want to take the fast ride a little bit. I don't know if that's such a good idea. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take the portal first. Or the flight path first. Oh, that'll get me closer. Silly Billy. Okay, so some of you know that I've been going through a lot of tests. I went through another test today. It was chest x-ray of my lungs and a CT scan of my lungs, I think it was. I did that today. Oh, there's a guy right there, a silver guy. Might as well kill him on the way to the big boss. And the one test I did the other day, the heart stress test and the ECG echocardiogram, which essentially I found out, I thought it was just a regular ECG. They put all these stickies on you on your legs and stuff, hook you up to all these cords, and then you just lay there for like 15 seconds. Apparently, I think that one is called electrocardiogram. The one I had last week was called the echocardiogram. The difference is the echo is basically an ultrasound of your heart. That's the first time I've ever had that done. Okay, I'm on my priest. Not in the line of sight. I don't want to go up there. I don't want to get all that. Okay. Excuse me. By the way, my heart's good, in case you're wondering. I don't want to get friends. So I'm nervous. Yes, come help me. Oh, bring friends. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. As long as you help, that's good. I'm cool with that. I gotta heal this person. And buff. Give a buff. There we go. So when I went for the heart stress test, the doctor there told me my heart was fine, but also told me because my low energy and stuff, sorry, my eye just got really itchy all of a sudden. I know it's bad to rub it like that, but I totally just did. I almost wanted to rub it harder. Okay, now I'm going over here. Told me when I fill my water bottle, first off, I'm supposed to be drinking 4 of these, okay? 4. He asked me how many I drank. I said like 2 to 3, if that. He said I have to drink 4. Anywho. And in each bottle, I'm supposed to put a little bit, like just a dash of salt. See what I mean? Like I don't know how to get there. I'm supposed to be going in this area somewhere over there. So I started putting a dash of salt in my water that I'm drinking. Please let me. Okay, good. And so I started doing it. And actually, I've
share,
not been feeling
bitch.
as bad
Better share.
energy-wise. I've been like, my lowest energy I've been at is like a 1, like literally a 1. Like, and the only reason why I put a 1 is because I still had the will to breathe. Like, I still had the energy to breathe. Um, but most days were just terrible. Okay, let's go, people. We got a healer now. Here's this guy. My screen. I gotta move these over. They're way too. Okay. Um, and I totally forgot about the water or the salt, like for like 2 days there, and today my energy's gone again. So, but you know what? Sometimes I think like when doctors tell you stuff like that, sometimes, sorry, I'm looking at my buttons. I'm doing key binds now, okay? So it's really hard for me at times and to watch my feet. I just don't want this tank to die. Um, it could be totally all in my head too, that, you know, he said that adding the salt will help give me more energy back. I don't have him because I'm not in my raid spec. Um, yeah, he could have just said salt will fix it, and my mind went, salt will fix it. But I don't know. I didn't remember that I forgot that to put salt in, but today I was just I have not been having naps for a while, right? And today I had to have one, and I just like I could not. I also started reading a book too, so that could have done it. Oh, that was kind of like a little bit of a blessing in disguise, I guess. Got knocked back. My buttons. Got knocked back onto a bomb, and the bomb knocked me back forward. Don't die. I don't want anyone to die, really. Like, I want this mother trucker killed. Oh, look at me, kicking ass and healing. Like as if I'm a raid healer or something. My numbers are terrible still in healing. Like, I'm never gonna get better. I don't know what my problem is. I got a lot of problems, don't I? That I don't know why I have them. But I guess that's just what makes me me, you know? Oh, don't touch the bomb! Oh my gosh. This rogue is like, dude, where'd you come from? Why are you standing way back here? Oh, he got knocked back too. The bombs are gonna explode. I can hear them tick in. That button. This button. Oh, there's one of those available. I would have to rebuff peoples. Oh, someone just like disappeared. I don't like where this pops up. It's in the way of my mass res. Just one person needed res. You're welcome. before I leave the group, just in case he spawns back again. Damp Diaper. That's the name of the guy that I res. Okay. Fix, sell. Did anything appear? Yes, something did. I got something flashing there. Oh, combine the Steam. Oh, I got all these. Combine this, combine this, combine this. I could just clean my bags. What is this? Champion. Oh, I don't need that anymore because I got a wrist item crafted. Yeah, so I can disenchant that. So it's 7:51. Jesse's off work at 8:25. So I don't have time for a dungeon or a delve. But it's actually funny because earlier, I had to bug her, like funny bug her, because earlier, I logged on one of my alts and was messing around in um, delves. So I was in one delve on one of my alts, and during the delve, messaging Jesse, hey, I'm leaving at 11:30 here, right, to go pick you up, and she's like, yes, please. So leaving here at 11:30 a.m. She put in the calendar that she starts at 12. She actually starts at 12:15. But she's with her ADHD stuff. She's trying to convince herself to get to work earlier so she's not late. It doesn't work out so well. That's where I come in. And I text her and I call her and I show up on time when I'm supposed to be there. And then I sit and I wait. So I was in a delve and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have enough time to finish this delve before I go to Jesse's place. It was like 11, ended up being like 11:22 or something a.m. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go. So I finished a couple mobs. I still had the last boss. Well, actually, there was like a treasure right before the last boss's room. And I knew if I clicked on the treasure, it's going to bring a mob out. So I was like, I don't have time for that. So I just left my character there. David was very kind in helping me because I'm like, David, I have to go get Jesse. Can you please move my character like about every 7 to 10 minutes so that it doesn't log out? Because I don't want to lose my delve progress. It was a bountiful delve. And he's like, yeah, sure. So he came in my room to move my jump or whatever, move my character for me while I went because I knew okay, so I knew I had enough time to actually finish it. But I was like, I'm not gonna let Jessie down. I told her I would leave 11:30. I left at 11:30. I went to her place, got there at 11:45. I messaged her along the way saying this many minutes, halfway, right? And then I say, okay, 60 seconds. And she replies, okay. And I'm thinking, okay, she might actually be down there when I get there. So, which very rarely happens. So I get to her place, I say, message her again, I'm here. And then she replies back and says, oh, I just need to change first. And I was like, okay, shut the vehicle off because I know I'm going to be sitting here for probably another 15 minutes. So I did. I sat there for 15 minutes, turned on my show, my Vampire Diaries, put my phone up, sat there, enjoyed the show because if I just sit there, I actually get quite stressed out. So I'm trying to distract myself at this point. So I put the show on and I'm sitting there. And meanwhile, I'm still like looking at the time, right? But I'm like, I'm getting into the show. And I'm not texting her anymore because I know that she knows I'm there, right? The only time I'll text her again is if I say, Jesse, if we leave right now, we will arrive at 12:13 p.m., right? She has to be signed in but before 12:15. And that's the only time I'll text her after that. So I just sat there. She comes out and then she's like, "Oh, what time is it?" And I'm just like, "Hi." you know. And so we start driving, and she's like, I'm sorry, I this, whatever, whatever, whatever. And as a person with ADHD, the extreme ADHD that she has, or whatever, the level, I should say, not extreme, but the level of ADHD she has. For me to be like, Jesse, you know what time it is? You're supposed to be there, blah, blah, blah. Now I have to drive fast, blah, 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 blah. There's no point. No point in that. And this is one of the things that my ex and I used to fight about all the time. He didn't understand the disability part of the ADHD. Okay. He didn't understand. He's messy rooms, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? And he would get mad and throw things and break things and whatever, right? And I would step in because like that's not how, this is an actual condition, right? You can't just fear people into being better. Sometimes just that's just how their brain works. So at this point, she's like, I'm sorry, blah 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 blah. And yes, I do get stressed out, but I tell myself I can only control me, right? I can't control her. So I just sit there and I just say, okay, it's okay. I'll just put the GPS on, and I don't say anything so she can see what time we're going to arrive. It said that we were going to arrive at 12:14. And so we start driving and then we got behind a slow vehicle, right? And I don't know if you know, but I just naturally drive a little bit fast. Cameron finally put himself on a sleep schedule that doesn't cause fights in the morning. He sleeps at 6 p.m. and wakes up at 3 a.m. Wow. And by himself, right? You know what I mean? See, like stuff like that, you need to totally celebrate, you know? And just like, like, hey, it's been it's been this many days that you've been doing this and you've been doing a great job, you know, even if you don't like spend money, but make him something that he really likes, like this is your reward kind of thing without actually saying, just be like, here, and then his mind would be like, hey, life is going better, right? So, yeah, so that's what I do. It's okay, don't worry. Sometimes I'll pick her up breakfast if I know she's like she didn't wake up right away. I text her, and then I call her and she's like, I know she's not gonna have enough time to eat breakfast, right? So sometimes I'll pick up breakfast on the way for her or bring something for her. But now there are some people out there, I'm just rewinding a little bit here or changing gears. I know there are some people out there that might be frustrated with the fact that I only get a certain amount of time to play sometimes. And I'm like, hey, I'm logged on now. Oh, I only have like an hour and a half to play, right? Because I have to go pick up this person. I have to go drive that person, or I have to go do this or do that. I know it frustrates some people about how much I do for other people, but I'm doing my little my little patience things. And just like the stream title says, patience is hot. I was gonna put patience as a virtue or something. I don't know. But anywho, um, yeah, I think it's important for people with some issues like that to have people like me around. And I'm not saying I'm the best. Oh, I just got disconnected. Um, oh no, oh no, is it gone forever? Um, I think it's important if you know someone that has ADHD, ADD, any sort of mental issues, any sort of mental issues, especially mental issues, because people can see physical issues, right? And people can be are more patient and um, helpful with people with physical disabilities, but people with mental disabilities, like you just sometimes a lot of people just say just get over it, right? You know, You know you have to work at 12:15. Just get ready and get done in time so you make it there on time, right? It's not that easy, you know? Like even myself, I wake up sometimes and I just lay there on the couch and I just like scroll through my phone and I know I should be going to the gym. I know I should be getting up and cleaning something. I know I have a pile of papers on that desk and this desk, you know, and I know I have to take care of it, but my body just can't do it. And I know there's so many people out there be like, you just get up and do it, right? You have to do stuff. You get up and do it. It's not that easy. So that's why I think it's important to be there for other people because they probably have so many other people just harping on them for the little things, you know. Um, Shannon says, yeah, because his ADHD causes violence when I force him awake, right? I'm not going to be able to get back in game, but that's okay because I have to log off anyways soon. Annette says, you're amazing. Thank you. If I don't get up as soon as I don't get up as soon as I awake. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like, just if you're the type of person, I'm not saying like any of you specifically, but just in general, if you're the type of person that is like, just do it, just get it done, just do it, just take a step back and understand they can't just do it, you know? So just really try, just once, even just once, just try it and be like, okay, I can only control my body. I can't control other people's body, but I can be there to support them, you know? And literally yesterday, just, yeah, I hope she's okay with me talking about her, but literally yesterday, she sent me a message, actually last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning it was, sent me a message saying, oh my God, I was so productive today. I cleaned this, I cleaned that, I swept this, I did that, I did the dishes, you know, and that's what happens with people with ADHD. They're just, no, 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 no. And then all of a sudden, boom, they do like 50 million things at once, right? And of course, I celebrated it with her at 1 o'clock in the morning, you know, like, you know, I could only celebrate by text, but, you know, it was good for her, for me to acknowledge that. So, and it was good for her to acknowledge and to get it done. So she told herself when we were driving today, one, thank you for the like. She told herself, I told myself today's going to be a good day, she says. And I watched the time that it was going to take us to get to her work like a hawk because I wanted to make sure that she made it there on time. So I made it happen, you know. Um, and we got there and I said, look, Jesse, it's 12:11 p.m. You made it. I said, you are going to have a good day. This is a good day. And she's like, yeah, it is. So, I just hope the rest of her day did go good. Because I know she struggles. But I do. I hope the rest of the day, her day went great. And I'm going to find out in about 15 minutes. Um, and if it didn't go well, I'm still going to be there and say, yeah, but the morning went great. Yesterday went, you know, way great, you know, and, you know, it's just, you know, maybe tomorrow will be a better day, or maybe tomorrow will be a great day. So be patient. It turned out to be a good conversation after the title that I made. So I think, at least I think. Annette says, it's the little achievements. Oh, Shannon, sorry. Shannon said, it's the little achievements that mean the most. Yes. Yeah. And you know what? tomorrow she might be late for work, and that's okay. I mean, emotionally, that's okay. Work-wise, it's not okay, but um, it's just how things go sometimes, right? But yes, I guess I should go. Thank you guys for listening to me, by the way. I know sometimes I don't end up playing, I just end up sitting here talking. I should have a podcast. But then this is like a podcast because I do talk about a lot of stuff. A vodka, is it a vodcast? I don't know. Annette says have a good night. Yes, you too. Um, I'm not sure if I'll be back tonight. I want to come back tonight. And I don't think I have to be up early in the morning. By the way, when I went to my lung CT scan and lung X-ray, they had to inject some in my hand. They had to inject some radiation into my hand before they did the CT scan. My hand hurts. She said it's gonna bruise. Um, Tomorrow's Thursday. Jesse works at 9. She put 9:30. It's probably 10. And then I had to move my plasma because of the radiation. The lady told me I shouldn't do plasma today, so I moved my plasma to tomorrow. Um, so that's in the afternoon. So I might be able to play in the morning. As long as my mind doesn't get stuck on the couch, of course, or sleep. Like I have no energy today. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for being here and listening and chatting. Of course, as usual, I appreciate every like, share, comment, follow, view, stars, tips, donations, website views, evil13.ca, bits, subscriptions, and PayPal tips. Have a good night. Love you too, Shannon.